3 British soldiers have been killed by friendly fire in Afghanistan. The members of the 1st Battalion, the Royal Anglian Regiment, died yesterday after an American F-15 jet dropped a bomb near their patrol. 2 others were seriously injured.
I'm Stuart Parker. I'm about to leave the army on the 6th of May and I was wounded in a blue-on-blue friendly fire incident when the Americans dropped a 500-pound bomb on my section, killing 3 and wounding 2 of us. I had massive lung damage. I lost parts of my left lung, punctured both of them actually at the time, the right one not so seriously. I lost my spleen, tail of my pancreas, ruptured my stomach, ruptured my bowel, ruptured my bladder, broke my leg. I lost my hearing in my left ear. I was covered in burns and scars. I remember coming round, there was a Casevac. I got back to the helicopter and I don't remember anything else from that time exactly. I was back in the UK within 36 hours. And I woke up about 3 weeks later, just over 3 weeks later in Selly Oak Hospital. Slowly but surely I had Headley Court admissions, came out of Headley Court. I got fitter, I got stronger. And then I slowly started carrying up regimental duties, I suppose you could say, but not to anywhere near the level that I'd done previously. The injuries were secondary really from the outset. That's just something you have to personally overcome. That's something you need time for and determination and really the kind of grit that you've always been forced to have anyway. The problems when you're injured in the army is watching everybody else go away, do the things that you're reportedly not allowed to do but you feel perfectly capable of doing. So essentially you're kind of there but you're not there, you're not part of the team, and if you're not part of the team then you slowly kind of turn into grey, if you like. It was clear to me early on, and I think I was given time to get used to that idea, but in the end the day has to come when you have the medical board and somebody simply tells you, I'm medically discharging you, you're unfit for military service, which is an absolute kick at the time. Even when you're expecting it to come, it can be an absolute confidence breaker if it's everything you've ever known. Some people might say, well, at the end of the day you're just leaving a job and starting a new job with someone else. You shouldn't have any extra special treatment. But you've got to remember that I wasn't contemplating leaving the forces. I was about to join the SAS. I was in fact 2 months away from selection at the time I got injured. So for your life to take an absolute 90-degree turn, almost 180 in places at such short notice, can leave you at the point where you haven't planned for it, you don't know what you're going to do, and sometimes you just need that extra little bit of help. People generally who are leaving the army medically discharged don't have any additional support to what any service leaver would have if they just either ran out of their career time or if they terminated their career and wanted to leave. Anything that is in place that helps people that are being medically discharged is at a local level, if you like. It's at regimental level and a duty of care really from a regiment to its soldiers. At actual army level, nothing extra. At government level, I don't feel that anything really has been done. It's very interested while people are injured, while they're being rehabilitated, but the actual, when it comes to the crunch, leaving, that's where the big sort of grey area seems to be. I did the career transition partnership workshops and I did the one-on-one sessions that they have, and I joined the Right Jobs website, and on that website you get the feel of a personal touch because you can put all your personal preferences and keywords and searches and all this. But I found that over a period of time I was getting emails at 1 o'clock in the morning telling me that some dream job that met my criteria that I'd put in had sprung up, and I'd sometimes get up excited, log on, have a look at it, and it was on one occasion, I think I'd put down construction management, health and safety, industry management professionals, all to do with construction, and the 2 jobs that came up, one was a fantastic management opportunity in Argos, and another one was a fantastic opportunity to be a supermarket security guard. So really that kind of loses the personal touch by then. Whereas what I was getting feedback the other way with Soldier On was exactly the opposite, in that we've got this fantastic company, they're exactly what you want to do, they're in the field that you're studying in, they're interested, they want to meet you, will you come along? And obviously, that is the pick up, the point where all of a sudden it's not so bad, it's enthusiastic. rather than going through job after job on various websites and getting constant CV feedback that I found unhelpful. Whereas Soldier On said, no, don't worry about that. Let's just go with it. Let's get the interview. Let's get in there. Let's foot in the door. And really cut out the rubbish, if you like. The situation now is brilliant. I'm about to leave the forces. I've got a job. I've got a job as a direct result of connections from Soldier On in an absolutely huge construction company, and I'm currently a logistics manager on the Athletes Village on the Olympic site. And the company that I'm now with through Soldier On, they're interested in taking me further, putting me through university courses and eventually making me a construction manager. That is not something I believe would have happened if I'd have just gone through the run-of-the-mill system that everybody gets. I would thoroughly recommend Soldier On. It's been the difference to me between leaving the forces into something probably mediocre and leaving the forces into something that I actually managed to spring out of bed at 5 in the morning excited about. Without that help, I probably would be a security guard in Tesco's or something by now. Soldier On has completely changed my life and prospects on leaving the forces. If you want to help a wounded soldier who is a bit down on his luck, who needs to find employment, who needs to find something gainful in his life after leaving the forces, it is the golden opportunity to help. It has helped me, and I dare say it can help countless others that are in worse situations than me.